Prince Regent Hotel and just delivering a social media workshop for beginners. So we've really just finished now talking about Facebook and how to use Facebook for your business. And the guys, the delegates are now just doing an exercise to see what a good post could be for each other. So the delegates are helping each other, coming up with an idea of what they could be talking about. So we've got a whole load of range of businesses here. So they've decided they want to understand how to use social media. So we've talked about one of the very first things here was before you start using social media is actually decide what is it that I want to get out of social media. So you don't just jump onto the bandwagon. Think about what is it that I want to get out of, what my objectives is. It about driving traffic to my website? Obviously you want to get more business out of it because we're talking about getting business through social media. And the key thing here, and that's what we do at MC Square, is about using social media as a trigger to deliver leads into your sales funnel. So what we've talked about so far on Facebook is the sort of posts, when to post, how to set up your page for social media, for Facebook, about photography, about the importance of videos as well. So we're giving tips and advice for businesses to understand how to get the most from using Facebook. So we're then going to go talk about Twitter. We're then going to talk about how to use blogs as well. So we're not going to cover everything today. We're just going to give some simple ideas just for beginners because you can't give too much information. There's a lot to take in. And also it's about keeping up to date. We're doing an intermediary session after this, and that will be a bit more about strategic ways of using your social media. So now, one of the tips that I would be giving if you were doing live video streams, which I haven't done for this specific video, is to make sure that you let people know that when you're going to go live, so people can then maybe hook on and watch your live video stream. But this was an impromptu thing that I just thought I'd share with you. So let's try and see whether we can have a listen to see what people are saying.
Call the professionals, yeah? Call the professionals. Happy clients.
And like showing cleaning on the job. Cleaning on the job. I'd like to see clean
This is about helping each other, coming up with ideas to see how and what they could be posting for their business.
So what no, we haven't. It's actually quite loud now. So
Dimitri there, amazing. Okay, I think we're going to give them one more minute, and then we're going to call it a day and see what they come up with. Let's just see what examples maybe they come up with. So I might actually carry on this stream for a little while and ask Dimitri or maybe someone to continue recording this. So let's see what they come up with. So let's switch to the back. Okay, if you can hear me, can you please say shh? Brilliant. Okay, was that useful? Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do now, we're live, okay? We're live on Facebook at the moment, and Dimitri's going to do me a favour. So let's do a quick hi. I'm going to go around, you're going to say hi. Ready? Let's see how loud we can be. Okay? Ready, go. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
This is the Maltese. Hi. This is the Maltese wave, not the Mexican wave, yeah? Okay. Right, so now let's have a look. So, Dimitri, can you carry on filming that for the moment? Brilliant. So, who's got a good example of maybe a tweet or a post that they could do that they've heard from that session? Okay, Marcel, stand up. So, what is it that you're going to be able to do?
Removing financial waste in the business. Maybe a short video of showing money going up in smoke. So you're wasting it anyway, but if you work with me, then I can kind of put the fire out.
Okay, so you're going to help put the fire, stop wasting money. Okay,
Yeah.
great. And what else? You can actually maybe turn and also use an example of a client. So rather than self-promotion, okay, get other people to promote you. So just try and switch that over and get a client to be saying that for you will be even better. Okay, so but it's a great idea, but it's use of video. Anyone else got an example that they could use? Okay?
Yeah.
This way right behind you.
What's that?
Behind you.
No, Planet Leasing are on TV in 3 weeks' time. So we're doing a lot of work at the moment on that, promoting that on Channel 4 at 9 o'clock in 2 weeks' time.
Say that again. You're on Channel 4 when?
Channel 4 in 2 weeks' time at 9 o'clock, 26th of this month. Planet Leasing.
26th of July on TV. Make sure you're watching because Planet Leasing, car leasing company, you can get great bargains in terms of their cars or great value for money. So okay. So how are you going to promote that? Is you're going to make sure what you're doing tweets?
So we're doing Twitter, we're doing Facebook. Every single employee is on their Twitter and on their personal Facebook pages as well. Again, local articles. We're contacting loads of different newspapers. We've got media ads. We're just bombarding
Okay.
everything.
So be careful that she's not selling and selling because what we don't do on Facebook, okay, is we don't sell. Build a relationship. You have to earn the position, the trust and credibility to then get into the point where you are trying to maybe do a promotion of some sort. Okay, so people don't like to be sold to anything. None of us do. Yeah.
Yeah, and both Andrew and I work with young people. So Andrew's a tutor. We're a charity working with young people, and we've got obviously outcomes, achievements, young people overcoming obstacles. So posting that out, telling people about that is a fantastic way to show what we're doing.
Brilliant. So examples, and where you can, maybe if you can get the students
Yep.
to be doing that, if you can, it may be awkward, so it may not be as easy, but to do it in that environment, getting them to do it, it's even far stronger because then they can be letting their friends know. They might know other people like that as
I
well.
love your idea of doing it on their phone. I haven't done that. I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Get other people to do it for you rather than you doing it. It's far better. Yeah. Yeah. So we're watching live there. Okay. But live video streaming is important. But what I didn't do, and I explained that when I started there, was if you're going to do live streaming, let people know when you're going to go and do live streaming. So you get a lot of people joining that audience. Okay. So I just did an impromptu one here. So, but let people know in advance. Especially if you're going to be delivering some amazing news that you want them to know, or you're actually sharing some educating, you're giving some valuable tips and advice, because there may be people commenting on there. So you can have a two-way conversation. So if anyone was commenting on there, even if someone says, "Hi, Michael," I can then respond back and say, "Hi, so-and-so." And then you say, "Have you got any questions?" So I'll go live. If anyone there is watching and has got any questions on social media, we'll leave the stream going for a little while if Dimitrov doesn't mind holding the camera for a little bit. But if you've got any questions, don't ask me. No, but ask comments on the questions and we'll try and see if we can answer them for you. But I've got to obviously focus on the delegates as well. But let people know when you're going to do live video feeds. Go backstage in your businesses. Show you doing or preparing something. Take them behind the scenes, what goes into your products or your services that you have to offer. Things that they wouldn't necessarily be able to see, but by doing in video and live, it's going to be huge. And whilst I talk live video, it doesn't have to be Facebook only. You can use Twitter, and that's something called Periscope. So if you're doing Periscope, that's live video streaming on Twitter, just in case you weren't on Facebook. YouTube have actually started to do live streaming as well. Not many people are actually using it or know about it, but they have started. I think it might be in beta format, but there are ways to do it on YouTube. So I thoroughly recommend you to try it and use it. You'll get a lot of engagement, and then you can see the stats of how long people stayed, how many viewers. You can like the button. So anyone's watching, press the like, and then when you press like on there, you get all these like buttons going across the screen, or the hearts, etc. So that just shows, okay, yeah, people are liking the content that you're giving, and then what you can then do afterwards and assess, see whether it was successful compared to another video maybe that you do at a later stage as well. Yeah, good question.
Would anybody that's liked your page be notified that you're now doing a live feed?
They could be, if they're on Facebook, they could be notified. But the best way to do it is if you let people know in advance.
Yes.
Especially if it's something important that you want to share and give information on. It depends whether they're asking, you can set on Facebook, if there's a certain page that you follow, that you like, that you want to know every time they post or tweet, yeah, you can set notifications for that. And so it comes up for you. So there's a page that you want to keep an eye on, because you love what they're talking about, then set it in your notifications to do that. Okay, brilliant. Okay, I wouldn't want you to stay holding it all the time. So okay, and what you want to do is also when you finish doing the live video stream. So who have I got? Hi Daniel, how are you? Great to see you. Give Michael a high five from me. So that's Daniel, expert speaker on Snapchat. He's going to be at the conference, the masterclass on the 27th of September. It's going to be in London. So Daniel's going to be one of my speakers there. So he's following. I've got people from Malta joining. There's a few people there. So it's great because then they can ask you questions. It's a great way to engage with your audience as well. Okay. So guys, I'm going to flick it on here. I'm going to try and see whether this works. I'm going to try and see if I leave the... this isn't going to work, is it? I'm just trying to see whether we can keep that video there. No, they're going to have it. So right. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I'm now going to have to switch off from the live feed so I can concentrate. We're going to just now start talking about Twitter shortly as well. So we'll be back on, and let's say maybe in about 15-20 minutes we'll be back on, and we're going to start talking a little bit about Twitter. So thank you for joining us. We'll speak to you soon.